Hey guys, how's it going? Underground Geek here. So I got another book for you guys. Today is New Comic Book Day. So I went to a comic book store, picked up a bunch of comics. I just happened to notice this one sitting there, and there's a lot of controversy behind it with me and a couple other people. So I thought, what perfect way to let these people prove that they can do something with this book. Let me buy it and let me try it out. That's what Boycott, and that's what Save Comic Books is about. The new hashtags that we started, hashtag Boycott, is we want to buy these books and we want to read them and tell the people what's good or what's bad about them. That's the only way that you're going to prove people and have a leg to stand on, is to buy these books and then tell them they suck or they don't suck. So this book right here, it's probably one of the most boring comics that I've ever read. Okay, and that's not just because of who's writing it. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, this is Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider #1. Now, this is a new thing because everybody was fussing. They wanted the real Ghost Rider back. Okay, they didn't like Robbie Reyes that much. I thought he was okay when he was written correctly. But we want the original. You know, we don't care about the other ones. We want the original guy. You know, we don't care about Superboy. We care about Superman. And so, this starts out right here. And right off the bat, you get this ugly advertisement for Exiles. It looks like hot trash. Hot trash. And so, you also get the story of what happened to Ghost Rider in Mephisto's hotel. What he did to him, and basically threw him down to hell. And not only that, but separated him from the Ghost Rider. Okay? So they all fell down to hell. And they get you started. You know what happens next? Ad. We're going to put an ad right here for Wolverine the Long Night with terrible art. And then we're going to throw in this terrible title page here. Terrible. Look at all's going on this page. You couldn't do anything better than this right here. Look at these freaking paragraphs telling you about the story. But anyway, so, I mean, is it Ghost Rider? Is it Damnation? I mean, then the writer for this is Christopher Sebela. The Illuminator, oh my God, it's Phil Noto. The calligrapher is VC's Travis Lanham. And the cover artist is Clayton Crane, because Clayton Crane is the only one that's got talent in this whole book. So, Christopher Sebela is the guy that has me blocked on Twitter right now for no reason. I've never spoke to him, didn't know who he was. I went to check this book out. Or actually, I was following Donnie Cates, because Donnie Cates is a great writer, and he's doing Venom right now. He was doing Thanos. It just ended. There's a funny story that I heard about Donnie Cates that I need to tell about it sometime, but I noticed that he retweeted somebody, and I couldn't see what it said. I couldn't see the retweet. So I looked, and it was this fella here. He had me blocked. He had me blocked. I never spoke to him ever. And this book was coming out, and I was really excited about it. And then I saw that, I was like, okay, jerk. I mean, what the heck? But anyway, so the reason I have problems with this story is, this is another one of those stories where all the action happens while they're talking. You know what I mean? So it's like they take away from all the action. Tom King does that sometimes, and it gets on my nerves. But what happens is here you have a couple of good scenes, and then you have talking the whole time it's going on, like it's not really anything hard to do. It's like it's not challenging enough for them. They can just have full-on conversations while they're doing it. And I don't like that. So we start out the story here, and everyone is hell is trying to pick a fight with them. That's what they do. They cause pain, cause torture. Okay, and they're fighting and they're separated. All right, so it's even more deadly. You can't die in hell, but you can feel all the pain. So here we have a very dramatic scene where they actually stab stakes into the Ghost Rider's eyes. Pretty painful. Not only that, they hammer them in. They actually take the time to hammer them into his head. And then Johnny Blaze gets stabbed in the side with a pitchfork. So at this point, they have the Ghost Rider standing there. I mean, he's obviously wounded. He's dragging him away. It's supposed to be this big scene where he's trying to defend the Ghost Rider. And the very next page, the Ghost Rider's fine. He's fine. He's walking around. No pain at all. And I was just like, why did you make that such a dramatic scene? What if you had made it where the Ghost Rider was injured most of the issue, and Johnny Blaze had to use his wits to fight the demons until he came back at the end at full strength? Instead, you have him fine in the next page. So there was no reason to even have that dramatic injury. So then next he challenges all of these people, basically goes after the worst of the worst. Hey, I didn't know Michelle Perez was in this book. Huh, she did a cameo. Hey, look, it's Popsicle Boy. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, Daryl Ayo. I think that's Dan Slott back there. Is that Dre? Is that Dre? So anyway, they challenge all these people. They make a big deal again out of this dude right here being the worst of the worst, very bad person. He goes over there to fight him. He punches him one time and he breaks his arm. So then that's over with. Ghost Rider eats his soul. No big thing to it. They climb up there to talk to the bad guys. And they want to recruit these bad guys to go take the throne of Mephisto while he's gone. Okay. They get up there. I think that's Nero. Kind of looks like him. And then there's a couple other people that I recognize, but I don't know their name. There's Jack-o'-lantern. A couple other people down there. Big elephant guy. I recognize him. And so he tries to recruit them, and they're not having it. They're so lazy. They're so scared of losing their position in hell that they won't help him. But they'll give him a map. So he takes the map, goes on a run. We have these awesome Mad Max moments with vehicles where they're destroying them and stuff. And it's no big deal. They're just talking while they're doing it. You know, no big deal at all. They got these little crazy fight scenes. It's like a little bitty piece of the page. You know, nothing really even worth talking about. We get another scene where they see a big dragon. They see a big demon train. This is like the only real picture you get of the demon train. And then it's gone, okay? So, well then, Ghost Rider jumps on the back of the elephant guy. He shows up to help. Ghost Rider is now combined again. And he pumps up the elephant to make him a big battering ram to smash through there. This right here was my favorite part of the whole book. When he teamed up with the elephant guy that reminds me of Big Al, he goes storming through there and Ghost Rider's laughing while he goes. And then at that point, he just leaves the elephant there to deal with the Cerberus guys. Okay? Walks all the way up to the throne. He has to face his last demon, because you have to go through these 7 layers of hell that we saw nothing of. That was a big thing they talked about too, was the 7 layers of hell. Nothing. They all look the same, has a generic green background. Nothing really at all to talk about. He gets all the way to the throne. Has to deal with the last hell, which is whatever it is. I'm not sure. I think what it was is, I think this is the last hell. This is the last distraction you have to get through. Becomes the king of hell, gets his crown, and it ends. That's it. I mean, that's it. That's it to the next issue. And this right here, it says, continuing Doctor Strange's Damnation on sale, $4.25. The tail of donation continues in Scarlet Spider, Iron Fist. So they got another event that they're putting over multiple issues, and all these comic books are struggling right now. All of these comic books are struggling. The only one that's doing good is Doctor Strange, because Donny Cates is on it. We get this terrible cover here of Captain America 700 with the Rest in B face on the front there. Something about a video game here, and that's it. Like that was the most boring comic that I've ever read. I mean, look at this good art here on the front. Why couldn't we have that story in the book? I'm getting so tired of these great artists doing covers, and then you get in and it's trash. Like, you know, the art was okay. I mean, it wasn't that great, but it was okay. But then you have all these scenes that don't mean anything. They're just talking. You know, the action that goes on means nothing. So that really gets on my nerves. I mean, that's why I don't like it. I mean, you have these cool scenes that should have been the highlight of the book, and it's just them talking. Look at all this dialogue. Look at all of these dialogue boxes. Long conversations, not just, hey, get him. Hey, get out of the way. Hey, punch that dude. These are like long, they're having a convo. Look, you're going to take up all this right here with these word bubbles. Look how cool that train is. That train could have been the highlight of this book. I mean, this is cool. Look at the cool deal here when he lands on an elephant. I mean, I don't understand it, guys. It makes 0 sense. And that's why I give this a fail. Sabella, you need to be doing something else. You don't need to be doing Ghost Rider. It sucks. I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel. All right, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hope you liked this video. I will not buy the next issue. I cannot, in good conscience, buy a book that is trash from someone that doesn't want my business. But I gave your first issue a try. Okay, I bought it. And it sucks. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Underground Geek out.